It's Hitman. Hope you guys are doing good today. Today, we're opening one of the products that was probably the product of the year last year. It is this year's 2024 Select International Football Hobby Box. These come with Dragon Scales, including the gold Dragon Scales to 10 and the black Dragon Scales 1 of 1s. Let's rip into them right after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm really excited for this one. This product was probably product of the year last year. It was super loaded, but this year I do have one complaint to Panini especially. So this year Panini released these on their website at a certain time, but the problem with that is they put it at $160 at release. First of all, that price is absolutely insane. In a good way. I mean, that's a great price for it. However, considering last year's boxes go for like $500 and they were up to $600 at some point because of how loaded they were, why wouldn't they price this higher? Because if they put this at like say $400 or $500, then there's not too much margins to be made by the people that are most likely able to get it off their website, which is the people with bots. Panini doesn't use any kind of EQL or line system or random drawing, nothing like that. It's literally whoever could check out with it, which is 99% the bots. I wasn't able to get any, so I had to buy this at secondary market. I really think Panini should follow suit and use what Topps does with the EQL and the random drawing system, but they don't. They still use just the regular old system, whoever can buy it first, which is normally the bots. Especially at them releasing this at $160, all the botters knew that this product was just gonna be a moneymaker. In fact, they are going for almost $700-800, even over that per box, which is pretty much up to the price of hobby. Now, do I think that this is worth the price of hobby? I mean, generally, international boxes aren't, because you aren't guaranteed the auto and you don't get the true hobby colors. However, this product is so loaded that, you know, I had to buy some. I couldn't miss out on this product, and that really sucks. Now, will they change in the future? I guess we'll wait and find out. But enough of my rant. Let's go ahead and talk about the actual product. So just like last year, similar configuration. You get as many cards as you in a hobby box. 5 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, 60 cards total. It comes with 6 exclusive Dragon Scale Prizms, which is, I mean, if you guys know what the Dragon Scales are, they're numbered either from this year, they're 81 all the way down to the 1 of 1. So you have the base Dragon Scales numbered to 80, then you have the gold Dragon, or 81, the gold Dragon Scales numbered to 10, and the black 1 of 1 Dragon Scales. And so with 6 Dragon Scales per box and knowing what each one is numbered, you know the exact amount of boxes that can possibly be made or cases that can possibly be made. So this is a somewhat limited product. It's not printed as much as hobby, so it is a little easier to hit all the 1 of 1s. Now, I did notice that you can hit, you can't hit any case hits in here. I don't see color wheels or anything like that in here, but you can hit, looks like RPAs. So RPAs, yep, rookie signature memorabilia, red wave and gold wave. So RPAs, I think the red waves, you know, they don't say they're numbered actually. And if I remember correctly, last year, even though they're red wave and gold waves you generally see to 10. I don't think they're actually numbered. I don't think they were numbered, but you could probably say they're safely short printed to 10, even though they're not numbered. All right, here we go. So these coming in for almost as much as a hobby box. I would say around $800 right now on the secondary market, which is crazy. They basically just handed anyone that has a bot, I mean, $650 per box if they were able to get it. All right, here we go. Here's my box. Obviously, with all that said, with this product being so loaded, you still have to hit the right players. Because if you only get 6 Dragon Scales, well, you get 6 Dragon Scales, and if you don't hit the right players, you're still gonna miss. But the potential is there, especially with the ability to hit black 1 of 1s. All right. Will this product be as loaded as last year? I don't know if I see anything thick. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. And the select design. People like it this year. Ooh, I see a Dragon Scale already. All right, we got Jaden Daniels. Good start to the box. Jaden Daniels. Michael Pittman. We have a Dragon Scale. Let's go to the back. How about Luke McCaffrey, Bobby, and our first Dragon Scale. Now, this is going to be, I believe that is club level for the Bills, and it is a rookie. Give me Keon Coleman. Give me Keon Coleman. There we go. Good start. Keon Coleman, Dragon Scale. They look, I feel like the color is the same as last year. I feel like the Dragon Scales got a little bit bigger on the design. It doesn't look bad. Looks good. And that is 75 of 81 on the Keon Coleman. We'll take that. That is the base Dragon Scales. Dragon Scales 75 of 81. I think they came out a few years ago. When did they come out? I think, was it 2020? Maybe 2020? And they've been a staple of Select ever since. And we have, so we should get 6 of them. Here's a, and we also, there are also silver die cuts in this product, which I think we got one here. There's Brock Bowers, DJ Moore, Braylon Allen. How about Jaden Reed? And our silver die cut is going to be for the Raiders, Mr. Howie Long. Howie Long for the Raiders there. All right, next pack. We have nothing here. AJ Brown, another Howie Long. Turbocharged of Caleb Williams, Aaron Rodgers, and Mike Allstott. Ooh, there is a gold Dragon Scale. So those are going to be to 10. Golds and blacks are going to be a little easier to hit because, you know, it's a limited run product. Denzel Ward, Kobe Trice, Minka Fitzpatrick, Justin Herbert, and our first gold Dragon Scale. I think it's a field level. Okay, it's going to be a field level here. Here we go. So same design as the green. Dragon Scale design is a little bit bigger. This one's going to be to 10. And it's going to be, looks like a blue team. Ooh, it's this way. Is that Dolphins, maybe? Kendall Fuller for the Dolphins. Okay, so that's not a rookie, unfortunately, a vet, and I don't know much about Kendall Fuller, but that's going to be... Oh, you know what? That is to 15. That is interesting. Golds are normally to 10 in every Panini product, but the Dragon Scales are to 15, so what that tells me is they printed a little more of this product this year. So there was 81 of the base Dragon Scales each, and then 15 of the gold, so they're not to 10 anymore. Wow, that is an interesting interesting decision by Panini. Golds to 15, you guys. That is maybe they just thought, you know what, we'll make a little more of this product this year. Interesting. All right, so black, I'm assuming black is still one of ones though, because it does say down to 1 on the back on the Dragon Scales. Yeah, so black should still be 1 of 1. Trevon Walker, Emmitt Smith, Trevor Lawrence. It just makes the golds a little less valuable in my opinion. All right, our silver die cut for the Chargers. How about Khalil Mack? All right, next pack here. Interesting. We have another base Dragon Scale to 81. We got Budda Baker, Malik Washington, Anthony Gold, Joe Namath, and our Dragon Scale is another field level. Come on. Give me a rookie. Would there be rookie shield already? Probably not a rookie because I think the rookie shield is on that side. And that is going to be Geno Smith for the Seahawks. Pro Bowler Geno Smith right there. That is 20 of 70. Wait. Oh, so, okay. So this is actually to 70. So, I think the Dragon Scales are going to be differently numbered based on the level that they're at. So this is a field level to 70, and this was a club level to 81. Very interesting there. The field levels are actually more rare in the Dragon Scale, which is kind of cool. I like that they did that because field is generally the level, you know, they say is the most rare level. But in the Dragon Scales, if they're numbered the same, they're not really the most rare. But now they actually are the most rare because they are numbered less. So I wonder what the other ones are. So I wonder if the other golds might be to 10 because this is a field level to 15. So is the other golds to 20 maybe? That's very possible. All right, we'll continue to find out. Hopefully we hit another gold or maybe black, but very interesting. All right, we have Marvin Harrison, Najee Harris, Malik Neighbors on the numbers. That's an insert I haven't seen in hobby. Maybe that's in retail, but Jake Matthews and Drake May. But these Dragon Scales are going to be hot. I mean, it's a great rookie class, 2024 rookie class with all those QBs and everything. So this is a hot product and you should be able to hit with the nice checklist. TJ Hawkinson with multiple of each rookie. Joe Burrow, Daniel Carlson, Torrey Taylor, and our Dragon Scale. I believe this is a sweet level now. That is for the Colts. How about Joshua Downs? Josh Downs for the Colts. Let's see what this one's numbered to 81 as well. 66 of 81. All right, so I think they're all to 81 except for maybe the field level is to 70. That's very strange. All right, next pack. So that is 4 Dragon Scales so far. I would think that I would have 2 left in the box, unless we got extra. There's Aaron Rodgers, Travis Kelce, Adonai Mitchell on the Select Certified. Interesting design there. James Cook and Dak Prescott. All right, next pack. Quinion Mitchell on the rookie, Urlacher, Rome Odunze, Stafford, and our Dragon Scale. Looks like it's a premier level this time. For the Chargers, is that Herbert? All right, I got my guy, Justin Herbert on the Dragon Scale. Best QB in the league. I know what you're thinking. That's going to be 74 of 81. Yeah, so we confirmed that I think all the other levels are to 81, but the field level is to 70. So field levels are actually the most rare. All right, next pack. We have 2 packs left. I don't want this to end. Man, we should have one more Dragon Scale. And it's not going to be in this pack. Joe Montana. There's a Drake May. A silver die cut of Spencer Rattler. I think that's our 3rd die cut. So you get quite a lot of die cuts in here. Shaq Thompson and Stewart. I'm not the biggest fan of die cuts, but all right, last pack. This does feel a little bit thicker, possibly. All right, so I see a Dragon Scale, and that could be an RPA. All right, good luck to me. Tip Ryman, Devontae Smith, Blake Corum. It's got to be a red RPA. All right, we'll go to the back. Dragon Scale on the back looks like a Steeler. That's going to be Najee Harris. He's actually a Charger now, but for the Steelers, 45 of 81 on the Najee. And our last one should be an RPA, seems like, for the Giants. Tyrone Tracy Jr. on the RPA. So RPAs are interesting. That's not going to be numbered. And Tyrone Tracy was actually a solid rookie. Very solid running back. I think Singletary was injured most of the year, so he got the majority of the carries. Let's do a recap for you guys. All right, here is the recap. Look at all the rookies you got, all the inserts. There you go. And then we have some silver die cuts here. And then some of the better rookies, Drake May, Rome, Drake May, Harrison, Silver, Khalil Mack, Jaden Daniels, one Jaden in the box. And then here are the Dragon Scales. Najee Harris, Geno Smith, Keon Coleman, Josh Downs, and Justin Herbert. Hit of the box. And then we had 1 gold, which was Kendall Fuller. Don't know who that is. To 15. I'm interested to see what the other Dragon Scales are numbered to. Last year, they're all numbered to 10. This year, the field's to 15, so I'm assuming the other levels might be like 20 or 25. I guess I won't know until we open more boxes. And then we did hit an RPA of Tyrone Tracy Jr. with the good old napkin patch there. So, wow, that was a fun rip. This box, does it have potential to be the most loaded box this year? I would say yes. You hit 6 Dragon Scales, all numbered. Like, you don't even hit that many number cards in a hobby box, I don't think. But I myself love the Dragon Scales. I think it's a little easier to hit 1-of-1s and golds in this product, especially now that golds are numbered higher in here. Did I make my money back? No. Are you still going to get bad boxes? Yes. But the potential is there for this to be one of the most loaded products of the year. This box would be great at $400 or $160, what Panini released it at, but unfortunately the secondary market is at $800. So at $800, is it loaded? Probably not as loaded at $800. We'll see where the market price goes on this, but as far as this having the potential, and with the 2024 rookie class, and with what the Jaden Daniels black 1-of-1 Dragon Scales would go for, man, this box is definitely an exciting rip. Well, do me a favor, guys, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button and let me know what you think of this year's Select International Hobby Box. And let me know down in the comments if you want Panini to go to a random draw style release instead, similar to what Topps does. I feel like I at least get lucky on Topps. I never get lucky on these, especially when they release it all at the same time. So let me know what you think about that. And thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Catch you guys next time.
Yeah, Hitmen, we break all night, fire in the close and the vibe's just right. Sleeve it, top it, ship it clean. This ain't luck, it's a dream team scene.